For the cars?
Right. Good.
Sure.
Can we grab you?
Sure.
It's
Oh,
terrific.
yeah.
8 years.
I want, don't worry. Yeah, I want you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I do. Oh, no.
You should say that on the air.
I will.
Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Back to that lemon light city, sweet home Chicago. 2 is 4, 4 4 6. Come on, baby, now get your business fixed. Come on, honey, don't you?
Hi, I'm Marty Levinson. Welcome to the Northtown News Magazine.
Well, it's a Sunday, and this is it is the single largest Jewish event that occurs in the Chicagoland area. And they predicted rain and cold, but the sun is shining in honor of this glorious event. We are here at the Jewish Folk Arts Festival with the founder, the organizer, the chief cook and bottle washer, Michael Loeb. Michael, how are you?
Great to be with you, and glad you're here with all the sunshine.
First of all, it's our pleasure. And how many years of festivals have we been in?
The first festival was in 1980, so it's 26 years, and it's 14 festivals because, as you know, we do it every other year.
And it's an awful lot of work to...
Right, we do it every other year because, like child labor, we say, you know, the pain is rough at the time, then you have the great production like this, and it's beautiful, and you forget about the pain over the next couple of years.
Now, I remember early on, you know, I had a booth here when Jewish Chicago was going. I once had Irv Lowndy asked me to come meet with you, and it was a much smaller group, a smaller festival. Now you have to keep moving to larger and larger venues.
Larger and larger, a little more complicated to get everybody in. And the main thing is that because we want everyone to enjoy the time together and tolerate all the different areas of Jewish expression, we really always think it through so we're consistent and everyone can really enjoy the day together.
Now you've got everything from whacked out spirituality to right to the Jewish Republicans over here.
Right. We always tease one of the most fun jobs is planning which table space goes next to who.
You know, I didn't even think about that, but I bet that's got to be a gas.
It's an interesting discussion. The main thing, though, is when everyone gets here, they're all getting along.
That's very true. Now, how big is staff? I mean, this place is gigantic. How big a staff do we have involved these days?
The core of the steering committee is 60 people, and it's largely professional people in the areas of radio, television, logistical concerns, electricians, all part of the core group. But when we get here to this day, we've got about 250 total managing the grounds and volunteering.
That's more attendance than a lot of events get, period.
Right. Well, we hope to be in the area of 30,000 attending, and I think we'll have it this year for sure with both Debbie Friedman, Lisa Loeb, and Blue Fridge.
Yeah, you always have an interesting variety of guests in a given year, that's for sure.
Something for everyone.
Definitely true. They're definitely a varied, very varied. Now, so how many different booths, how many different organizations do you have this year?
So we've got 123 different Jewish organizations, plus, of course, the corporate sponsors have booths, and then, of course, you get into the artist area with 70 artists and a juried art fair.
Wow. It's pretty impressive, and this is basically this is a wonderful place. I really like the setup. Unfortunately, I had a family. I shouldn't say unfortunately. I'm happy my niece got married 2 years ago.
Right.
Out of town, I couldn't be here. This is the first time I'm seeing the new setting, and used to have like all the organizations in a row.
Right.
The tents are so much nicer. People can spread themselves out over the area.
The big improvement this year over last festival 2 years ago was that we put half of the events here and half on the other side of the trees. We found we lost the sense of community, and so we've sort of consolidated on this side, and you feel the hubbub and the excitement much more.
Yeah, you know what? When you talk about the way people get along, and they really do. When I see Lubavitch putting tefillin on some guy on a Harley, it's like, whoa, where else are you going to see that?
Life is good.
That's for sure. And of course, you know, of course, by the time this films, people are going to have to wait about 23 months for the next festival. But to keep regular checks It's the website is now. This is all nonprofit too. I should point out.
All volunteer as well. It's not just that it's not for profit,
Money's
but
coming
that
out of his pocket, among others.
right. And
you know what, in order
the
to
end
get
of the
him,
day, we figure that out.
he sends me an email like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, and I respond right away because I knew otherwise I wasn't going to get him.
Right, right. But the festival website is www.jewishfestival, one word, jewishfestival.org, and that's one of the good ways to communicate with us.
And we're hoping to get at least 3 shows out of this. So
Great.
For all of you in cable systems in Chicago, all the way up, we're going to go for Highland Park this year where you live.
Right.
We've got somebody who's willing to sponsor the shows for us up there.
Actually, I'm in Skokie.
Oh, you're in Skokie?
And, yeah,
Oh.
my mom's in Highland Park, but I'm in Skokie and proud of it.
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay.
Yeah.
So in Skokie, we can be caught every Monday at 6 o'clock on channel 19 or 35. That I don't.
I've seen it.
Okay, very good. Michael Lorge, and thank you so much. And the whole
you.
community owes you and Mike Heimlich and everybody else, and Lisa Drucker and everybody else here a real vote of thanks for one of the greatest days anybody can put together in a given year.
We appreciate it, and we do it because that's what community life's about. We love it.
The community, speaking as part of the community, I love it.
Great. Be well. Enjoy the food, too.
Thank you. We sure will. And everything's kosher here, too.
Right. Be well.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks.
And I know they have a booth. There's a booth. Stepinka and Brown have booths next to each other, supposedly. Hey there. That's who I'm looking for.
Oh, you're not. Not really.
Yes, we are.
Come over here.
Sonny had a... Sonny said...
Chloe, read the signs and decide.
Who I've had the privilege to spend some time with. You can't find a more down-to-earth, wonderful human being. And on top of that, we all love her music. I want you to know that on her set list, and I won't give it away, Lisa, there's a line for a request. So since I've got the mic, my request is window shopping. We'll see if I have any luck at all with that. How many of you would like to hear window shopping? You have them, good so much. All right, let me bring up on the stage one other person, a very important and good friend of the festival, Larry Suffredin, Cook County Commissioner. I want to hear a great round of applause because there is no one who has responded to the needs of this festival more than Larry. He's there for us with a whole heart. He's one of those guys who's in a political office who I have to tell you knows what community work is about and is responsive, and we appreciate everything he does. And now for an official introduction to Lisa Loeb.
First, on behalf of all the people of Cook County, I want to welcome you to the Forest Preserves, and I hope you'll come back. It's a beautiful day, and we've worked really hard with the committee, Michael, and everyone to make this a great day. Some of you thought that the traffic jam on Oakton was caused because of the parking for the festival. I want you to know earlier this week they put up a billboard with Lisa Loeb's photo on it, and the traffic's been like that ever since as people slow down to read about her. Our entertainer is someone who has had a great #1 hit, Stay, has one of the great TV shows on ETV, #1 single. Let's give her a Chicago welcome, Lisa Loeb!
Thank you. One, two, three. You don't know where to start. Follow your wishing heart. I was restless, I was restless, I was restless, I was restless. I just want this to be good. I want this to be good. But you don't understand, you don't understand me. And I want to be understood. But if it doesn't brush my shoulder and it doesn't beat my heart, that's not what I want, no, that's not where I will start. I never kissed somebody so that they would break my heart. That's not what I want. And if we all leap before we crawl, we might fall. And it's not always candy spun from head to heart. And it's not always meant to be, but it's not always up to me. But if it doesn't brush my shoulder and it doesn't beat my heart, well, that's not what I want, no, it's not where I will meet my heart. That's not what I want, no, that's not where I will start. I never kissed somebody so that they would break my heart. That's not what I want, no, 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 no. Oh, you don't know what you're missing, because you don't know where to start. No, you don't know what you're missing. Follow your wishing heart. Thank you very much. It is great to be here in Chicago. And it's not raining. Thank you all for coming to the show. This is a crazy food festival. Some of the lines are so long you can't even get to the food that you've heard about. And there's klezmer music. That is incredible. Well, we were in the dressing room area, and I heard the music out the window, and it was like the olden time days. It was the olden days brought back. Of course, olden days that I wasn't around for, but I liked it. I was thinking, wow, I'm playing at a Jewish festival. What am I going to do that's Jewish? I wasn't sure. So first I changed the temperature in the dressing room because it was too cold. And then I asked for a couple things and then changed them. I got tuna wraps, but then I changed them to tuna sandwiches. I was trying to think about music that I knew that was specifically Jewish music. I'm still thinking about that a little bit. We're gonna play some of my own songs. And we're gonna play this song that was a request. It's called Do You Sleep? Do you eat, sleep? Do you breathe me anymore? Do you sleep? Do you count sheep anymore? Do you sleep anymore? Do you take flight on my tongue like lead? Do you fall gracefully into bed anymore? Cause I saw you as you walked across my room. You looked out the window, you looked at the moon, and you sat on the corner of my bed, and you smoked with a ghost in the back of my head. Now I don't know, and I don't care if I ever will see you again. No, I don't know, and I don't care if I ever will be there. Do you eat, sleep? Do you breathe me anymore? Do you sleep? Do you keep me anymore? Cause you kick my foot under the table, I kick you back. Can't say I'm able to stand for you or fall for you ever again. Wish for a perfect setting, wishing that I'm letting you take me where you want me all over again, where you can give yourself absolutely to someone else. Now I don't know, and I don't care if I ever will see you again. No, I don't know, and I don't care if I ever will be there. 'Cause I saw you as you walked across my room. You looked out the window, you looked at the moon, and you sat on the corner of my bed. You smoked with a ghost in the back of my head. Do you eat, sleep? Do you breathe me anymore? Do you sleep? Do you count sheep anymore? Do you sleep anymore? Well, I don't know, and I don't care if I ever will be there. We'll be Thank you. There's a guy taking pictures on stage. Keep going, it's okay. Does anyone else want to come on stage and just we're going to play a song that is the theme song to a TV show that was just mentioned. It was a reality show. If you don't know about it, it's kind of weird to say it in full voice because it feels kind of embarrassing, but it was a reality show called Number One Single, in which I portrayed myself as a single person in New York City. It was actually, initially, I had just broken up from a second of 2 6-year relationships. Those are long-term relationships. And I hadn't really dated before a lot. And I don't feel self-conscious at all. And I hadn't really dated a whole lot. And a friend of mine that I work with said, "Oh my gosh, this is awesome. We should make a TV show out of this." because you're trying to balance your career and you're on the road and you're trying to meet a nice guy and you haven't really dated before and you're in your late 30s. And I thought, that's the worst idea I've ever heard in my entire life, to have cameras around, you know, while you're trying to go on a date. So I said no. And in the meantime, she said, keep thinking about it, think about it. And I thought about it, and I asked my friends and family. She found out there were some TV networks interested in the show. And I talked to my friends and family, especially my dad, who said, that's the worst idea I've ever heard. So I decided to go ahead and experiment with the idea. Instead of going full force into it, experiment with it. We decided to make a pilot, which is like an experimental version of the show. I went on some dates, had some cameras, hung out with my friends, and it actually was fun, and it didn't invade too much of my life. I still had plenty of time where there were no cameras around. There was never any secret cameras, as far as I know. And we made something that actually I felt like, you know what, this is okay. I can share my fun, fine experiences with the other people. So we went ahead and made the TV show #1 single for E. And we wrote a song that's actually an entire theme song, and it's the one new song on my subject of dating, I think I need to play that request that Michael requested. This is for him. It's a song, I guess I'll play it by myself. It's a song from my album, The Way It Really Is. And I called the album The Way It Really Is because I didn't want to get a tattoo. But it was something that was very important to me that I wanted to think about all the time. or most of the time, instead of looking at life the way I would like it to be, which I had written a song called The Way It Really Is, which was a song about, you know, living in a world that's not what's really happening. Not in a beautiful, magical way, but just in a stupid way. And so I decided I needed to start looking at life the way it is, and if I like it, then I need to take some time and enjoy it and appreciate it. And if I don't like it, then I need to bitch and moan, and then try to make some changes. And this song is kind of about dating. It's called Window Shopping. It's kind of about looking at life the way it is. Try me on and take me home. The tags are on, it's still alone. Warranty is in the sack, and you can always take me back and go window shopping again. Window shopping again. Scan the shelves for something red. It's different, it's brighter than the ones you had to have. They didn't last, they just fade, and you go window shopping again. Window shopping again. Window shopping again. Window shopping again. Oh, there's no stopping. Here we are. Window shopping. Window shopping again. There's miles and miles of strip mall smiles waiting to check you out, and all their conversations, not so subtle invitations. But isn't this what this is all about? Oops, there's a hole in the shrink wrap. You didn't notice that. Lucky you, they'll take it back. The warranty is in the sack. Besides, there's always something more, something better, a bigger store to go window shopping again. Window shopping again. There's no stopping. Window shopping. Window shopping again. Window shopping again. Window shopping again. There's no stopping you. You're window shopping. Window shopping again. Try me on and take me home. The tags are on, it's still alone. Warranty is in the sack, and you can always take